Hey, it's Liam. It's Sunday, July 30th. I'm back at the beach. These summer videos, I guess I'm either with a blue shirt or without a shirt. Here I am without a shirt. It's beautiful today. Yesterday we had some rain, but before that I went to my middle older sister's house to use the pool. She's got a pool, she's got a new liner and all that jazz. So our oldest sister is up from Florida with her daughter, so we all went over to our middle sister's house, spent most of the day with the pool, and then on our way back we got hit with some pretty bad rains and we just crawled our way home. I also had Friday off. Friday off is one of those days that we call wellness days, where instead of just like one person taking the day off, like all of corporate takes the day off. It's like there are no meetings, you don't make work for each other in other people's absence, and all that jazz. So I just relaxed that day. It's very splashy right here. Relaxing today. I wasn't going to come to the beach today. It was like a last minute decision thing. Realized that, my phone realized that my step counter trends were going down. And I'm like, that's not really my fault. I've just been so busy with work that either, like after work is over, I'll like have dinner and then I'll just like go to bed. I mean, I work from home, but it's just not much like left to me after work is over. And this was supposed to be like my light couple of weeks at work, and it hasn't like turned out. And then the week after next we're ramping up again. So I've got a little mustache going. By a little mustache I mean that I haven't been shaving very well, and yesterday I was gonna see family, so I shaved, and I was like, should I do this? And I didn't, mainly to like try to like get like a comment out of my mom. Catch her like staring at it, pointing to it, maybe offering to buy me a razor or something. I mean, it's not like the first time I've ever had like facial hair. I had in the beginning of my 30s I had a full beard, but it's pretty awful, so that's gone for good. I'm probably gonna remember in another couple of days just how bad this mustache is gonna get, and it'll go away too, so don't expect to see that again. I was up here with my mom, not last weekend, maybe the weekend before, and that's something that like we planned in advance, asked her to come, we come up together. We didn't get here at a good time, and we had to do some like municipal parking, expensive parking. And today too, I thought two things today. One, that yesterday wasn't really a beach day, so people that whiffed on yesterday would have come today. But I also thought that today was going to be really cool and maybe people wouldn't come to the beach. Well, there's a lot of people. But I still got a spot on the beach at the very far end. Trouble is that I am here on these rocks, and on my way down to this sitting place, I did slip just a little bit and my foot is now scraped. So heading back all the way up the beach with I'm bouncing the phone. With a scrape on my foot is not gonna be fun. And then once I get up there and I treat it, I'll probably just park my butt on the beach in the sand and get some sun. I have to wear sneakers. Ugh, at the beach. Ugh, awful. Just awful. I mean, I complain about work. I complain about the amount of work that I have to do, but it isn't, and just the amount of time that it takes. But I enjoy the work that I do, and I enjoy the people that I work with. I would also enjoy getting a bonus for all this extra work. That'd be nice too. Putting the feels out there into the etherverse or whatever, that'd be great. But it's certainly not something that I would like quit over yet. Time will tell. Things have to, you have to get through a project and say, like, at the end of the project, like, yes, the project was successful and we need recognition for it, and then whether that comes or not, that's the true test of going through projects like this, where you go into a project with really no promises and you still have to deliver. So that's it. I'm just out here chilling on my own, left to my own thoughts. I do enjoy not so much just my own thoughts, but also the lack of thoughts. I can just wander around and not have to coordinate, just do whatever, whenever. I can leave when I want. I can hurt my foot when I want. I do see a lot of people up here applying drama to each other. Once in a while you'll walk past people that are just miserable and making other people around them miserable. I just walk past, but the people around them have to endure them all day long. Interesting too that that along all the way down the entire length of the beach, the amounts of people that are like packed in small areas. So this is a sand dune area by the mouth of the inlet, and there's like parking for RVs, campers, that kind of stuff. And it's not that it attracts a different type of people, but it attracts people that have stuff, we'll say. And the tide is in too, so that also packs everybody together. So they'll come back down to the beach more like a campsite than a picnic. And then further down, there's not really any parking, and the people that are on the beach are people who live or are staying or renting immediately off the beach. And then you get into the other part of the state park where the beachfront parking starts and the boardwalk starts, and eventually that becomes the Hampton Beach Casino, and that's where the massive parking lots behind all the shops start. And there's huge amounts of people that they'll just walk over there. And I mean, just walk over there. It's still a trek when you have all your kids, all their stuff, all your stuff. If you have a lot of kids, you don't want to take them to a restaurant, so you also have your food for the day and all that jazz. And so they're trucking a lot of picnicky type of stuff down the beach. And they only get so far. It's hard to walk across the sand. The sand is very granular in that area, so it gives away unless you're standing unless you step in the bottom of the crater. The sand just gives away under your feet, so it's hard to maneuver for people that are fully mobile and have lots of core strength when dragging and trying to like cajole, keep track of your kids, and keeping them nearby, deciding where to go, the instant committees between family members, and they end up not venturing very far from the parking lots. But meanwhile, 50 steps further away, there isn't this like packed sea of humanity, just all packed, standing on top of one another, bumping into each other as the waves splash into them. So it's just interesting as you go down the beach, the different levels of energy, different types of energy. And further past the bandstand, there's more of the same giant parking lots, parking on the beach, boardwalk. And eventually there's a spot where there's like a natural rock ledge that comes out, and then I think it's augmented by a few natural boulders, and a few unnaturally placed boulders. But it's mostly, it looks natural. And then after that, there's like a mini beach, and there's piping plovers, which are little sparrowy type of birds nesting in parts of it. And that's the part of the beach that's the furthest end of the beach where seaweeds can sometimes, like if there was a tropical storm, the seaweed would be ripped out and it would be all collecting over there, drying and smelling and wretched. But there's not, it's still nice right now. But the sand also changes. The granular sand turns into very fine sand, and it can, can go do two different ways. Either there's a lot of material in it to make it slimy, like pond sand, or it's just like a hard crust, but it's that finer sand. And then the beach ends at the seawall, and there's more parking. So it's just interesting the full length of the beach. The beach is about 1.5 miles long, and it is going to be a long way back because I am bleeding all over this rock. Good way to end this video. Thanks for watching. This has been Liam from Base Stated.